Hi y'all, it's your Star Goddess. I'm back by popular demand. Okay. Okay, so somebody asked me to break down Beyonce's Formation video and symbolic terms and esoteric symbolism and all that good stuff. So I said, okay, let me look at it, let me watch it a few times, 100 times, a few hundred times. Let me watch the Super Bowl, see what she does on the Super Bowl, and then I will come with a video after some research. I didn't go extensively into the research because there's some people that are just going to break down every single thing, and sometimes when you do that you're reaching too far and you don't get the main symbolism. So I have stuck to the main symbolism. So I'm going to refer to my notes that I wrote down in my little notebook. Okay, so formation, get in formation. Okay, so first of all, the title, formation. Okay, this means order. This means a group. This means coming together. Okay, and then when she says get in formation, it's also information, knowledge. Okay, so she releases this song by surprise on Saturn. Okay, we know Saturn is authority, discipline, hard work, labor, and commitment. This is what this means. Okay, this planetary energy. Also, it's about guilt and resistance and delay. So it's working on both sides. And this video is also a very, hitting on racism in America. So the fact that it came out on Saturday in February, which is Black History Month, says a lot as well. So so it came out on February 6, 2016. If you do the numerology on that, it comes out to 8. 8 is eternity. She's setting this thing in motion to be ongoing and, eternal. So then it flashes to where she's like on this porch and she has like this American Horror Story coven outfit on with this hat. And the hat brim is very wide, which also is a symbol for Saturn. Okay, so she's working with a lot of Saturn energy in this video. Okay, Saturn also is about like Saturn in Sagittarius, which is I think on her birth chart, I'm not sure, but just going by the month. Karma in Saturn. Okay, so this is talking about karma, like what you're doing or what's happening in this country is going to backfire. Okay, basically. Okay, so she's on top of a police car, and there's like a circle and a star on that police car, so that's a pentagram right there. Then she mentions her dad is from Alabama, and then a picture flashes of like a voodoo priestess, or I mean a voodoo priest, sorry, or an African spiritual man that is royalty, and it looks very voodoo-ish. Okay, then she mentions her mother, and then it flashes a lady painted in like all white, but it's really dark and lots of shadows, so that means secrecy. And in voodoo they wear white, the women, and also in the Eastern stars they wear white, and they're like the female version of the Freemasons. So they practice esoteric practices and magic and all that kind of good stuff. So she's telling you right there, look, I'm into magic, my roots are magic, I'm a witch, I'm into I'm the new supreme, basically. I'm sitting on this porch, and then on the porch she has like 5 guys behind her, and they're all dressed differently. One has on a hat like a Moor, one has on like a top hat like an Odd Fellow. These represent some of the black lodges of the fraternal orders that are backing her and has her back, and so that's what that video was saying as far as those men on the porch. Okay, so she's on the police car and she's in the red dress on the water. Now you can say that this is like a metaphor for the great harlot in scarlet red dress or whatever, riding the beast on the waters in the Bible in Revelation. So I think that was a reference to that. And you know, I think in Revelations it says she will, you know, defeat the great beast or whatever, and to her, the enemy, the beast, is the police. Obviously, to black people at this time in America, we see a lot of injustices happening, and blah 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 blah. Okay, so she's obviously reminding the world of the love of her race and her culture, how she loves her husband's big nose. She says, oh my God, I love, you know, I like my Negro nose, like Jackson 5 nostrils. She's talking about, you know, when Michael Jackson had the giant nose. And then she's talking about how she loves her baby with an afro and baby hair. You know, everyone was talking about her child. Oh, she needs to do something with her child's hair. She's basically saying F you. She's putting her middle finger up, saying all her haters F you. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so then it shows her in the El Camino, the pale blue El Camino. And she's like doing her hair like that, and she's in white. So this also is a reference to Revelations. The pale horse, El Camino is a horse. This is death. And she's riding in a circle. Also means a cycle, just like the number 8. So she's like, death to this, you know, racism, death to this treatment of our people. You know, this is it. This is over. This is the end. I'm coming to bring a revelation to you, or a revolution to you, whichever one. Okay, so then she's showing the city of New Orleans, how it's still in shambles. Nobody's trying to repair it. Nobody cares about the lower Ninth Ward because it's all black. But they have, you know, fixed up the nice parts and gentrified it and sold it. And now it's like commercial property and stuff like that. But she's still showing the aftermath of Katrina, the part that was forgotten about and all that stuff. Okay. So, and then they show her like dancing inside of an abandoned school in an abandoned swimming pool, and like some like ratchet Gucci outfits that she specially had made, you know, because earlier it showed like 3 girls in a wig shop, and one had on like this Gucci jumpsuit, you know, that they don't make, and it's probably counterfeit. So she's saying, look, I'm ghetto, I'm hood, I'm ratchet, and I can afford to actually call Gucci and say, make me some ratchet outfits, and they will, because, you know, this is who I am, this is what I like. I'm not, you know, I'm not too good to, you know, not try to emulate, you know, my culture, as far as, you know, they like certain things certain ways. We know these outfits don't exist. We know they're counterfeit, but I'm so rich because I made it, because I dreamt hard, I grinded until I owned it. Now I can call Gucci up to make me some ratchet outfits at the drop of a dime. So if y'all didn't see that part, I did. Okay, so again, she's on, keeps showing her on the porch talking about such and such, and then she adds that part in about Red Lobster, and that was, you know, that was just for fun and kicks and stuff like that, you know, that really didn't have any symbolism in it, but that she could pay for her man's meal. And Red Lobster is supposedly like a place where all black people love to go, and it's considered ratchet to some people, and some people it's just like the best restaurant ever. So she's kind of giving a shout out to that and saying, you know, it's okay to eat what you like. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Don't be ashamed of what you like, because some people say it's ghetto and ratchet. You know, stand up for, if you like it, go eat there, you know. And then she goes to, like, you know, she'll take her man on a chopper, which means she has money too. She can eat at Red Lobster and fly in a helicopter the next minute if she wants to. So basically she's saying she still is down to her roots, down to earth, but she can still, you know, she can still spend money like a black Bill Gates, or she's her goals are to be as rich as a Bill Gates. Okay, so she keeps showing the basketball players, and it says Bama's on their shirt. So this is basically like, okay, so all these NBA teams and NFL teams, they're basically like, you know, the great athletes of our time, but, you know, when it comes down to it, they're still just considered Bamas, which is another nice word for the N word. Okay, country, you know, there's still that to other people, you know. And also, she has her daughter in all white, which means she's, you know, indoctrinating her into the occult and Eastern stars and whatever, voodoo or whatever. She's putting her on her spirituality, and she's playing around the little house. She's running in circles, playing around with her 3 little friends, you know, that might represent the triple goddess as well. And then she's in the middle, and she's showing how confident she is and loving herself for who she is, and, you know, how she looks, and she doesn't care what other people think about her. She loves herself. And okay, so then it goes to where she's outside in a parking lot in like this jean outfit with shorts on, dancing with these girls. But the girls form a circle around her like a ritual, and she's in the middle. So it's like, you know, a high priestess ritual. And she's just dancing, and she says, "Get in line, ladies, formation. Let me see what you can do." You know, it's like a coven. It's like, follow me. I'm the leader. I'm the new supreme. I'm trying to show you how to get what you want. Yes, I'm a witch. Yes, I work with magic. Okay. What else? Okay. And also, like, getting formation also means, you know, get your priorities in order, so you can actually have, you know, a chance to be able to work hard and own something, instead of, you know, being all out of order, doing stuff out of order. You're not focused on, you know, your goals. And, you know, at the end when she goes down in the police car, and she's basically saying she's going to defeat the beast or go down with it, with a fight. You know, I'm not getting off this car. I'm not getting off this beast. I'm gonna ride it until it goes down into the water. And for those of y'all who don't know, Beyonce has contributed a lot of money to charity. She has an apartment complex for homeless women and children in Houston. She has lots of charities that she donates to. Her husband and her title company, or his company, donated like $1.5 million to like Black Lives Matter, and another Trayvon Martin Foundation. And also they give a lot of money. They just don't talk about it because, I mean, who wants to hear that? She also fired her old management team like last week, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, and she hired all new people. So obviously she didn't like the way her career was headed. She didn't like what they were telling her not to do, what not to say. So she just fired them all, and she got all new ones. And that's probably part of the reason that she's speaking out now, because, you know, she didn't have people handling her, telling her that she shouldn't do that. Publicists saying, "Oh, she shouldn't do that. It's bad for your career, blah, 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 blah." So she basically took that platform of the Super Bowl. She was dressed like MJ. She had on the same little top he had on in his Super Bowl performance and Dangerous tour. And then her dancers were all dressed like the Black Panthers. And she said she just wanted her people to feel proud. She wanted to send a message on racism, and that she is just proud of herself. And she also said that, you know, I'm going to be going on tour. So she announced her tour. She dropped a single out the day before Super Bowl. It's already up to probably about 11 million hits. And that was just on Saturday, y'all. So she's working with that Saturn energy, hoodoo, voodoo, everything. And she's basically, you know, saying, you know what, I have a lot of influence. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do something to help people. She had the little boy in the black hoodie dancing in front of the police officers. And then there was some graffiti that said, "Stop killing us." Because, you know, no one talks about it. No one cares about it. It's on CNN for 5 minutes, and they only show the negative side of things. And, you know, she's using her fame to push a cause, to push awareness. And I think that's a noble thing. And I don't think anyone should be mad about it or feel like, you know, some kind of way about it. I think we should just let her do what she does and see where it goes and see how it affects change and the way people feel about certain things. Let's just see what happens. We don't have to discuss it. Let's just see the results of her influence. And thank y'all so much. If y'all have something to add to it, I know there's a lot of people that see different things. Put it in the comments, because I would love to know what y'all saw in the video as well. I know there was a lot of other stuff, but like I said, I just hit on the basics because I don't want to, you know, reach too far to where people are like, huh? So if you want to reach extra far and put it in the comments, please feel free to do so. If you're a Beyonce hater, just keep scrolling. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about no stupid Illuminati. Let's just keep going past that. We're past that mentally now, okay? All right, see y'all later. Bye.